Hello everybody. It's Angie. Coming on to do this week's Margarete Miller's Collage Challenge with you guys. Got all my goodies right here, ready to go. So with preparing everything each week ahead of time, it sure does make the videos go by a cool lot faster. So let me just move all these out of our way and we'll do a run through of the prompts and we'll get it done real quick. Get my glue stick, and I may need some better glue. There we go. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's well. Alrighty. This week we are currently on Planner Week number 22, and the prompts are a date, and I have this stamp here with the dates on there. I'm going to use that. A group of 3. And I kind of tossed back and forth a few times on that, but I ended up with 3 little tiles that I had stamped on, and I just used some black ink with a random stamp. Got that for my group of 3. A flag, of course, the United States flag. I've got those there. Something found underwater. Found a piece of designer series paper with some seashells. And those are found underwater, so I'm going to use that. Ribbon, of course you can see my red ribbon here, and I thought that would tie in nicely with the pretty red on the flag. And for a bonus, something with a bumpy surface. And I have this gemstone of the letter A for my name. And I bought this, oh my goodness, I don't even know how long ago. And I bought it for a specific reason. Ask me what that reason is now. I couldn't tell you. This is probably 4 or 5 years later, I still have it. So today's the day that pretty little gem is going to get used. Okay, so let's get started. And then I also grabbed this because we're going to need something for collaging the background. And this is just a picture of a magazine of a hotel stay that we stayed at not too long ago in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is a picture of the outdoor of the hotel. Yeah, so when I actually, this was my focal point, this piece of paper here, but then when I found this, I was like, oh, that would kind of tie in, kind of like a vacation kind of theme, you know, collage. But then, of course, I'm sure everybody knows that is doing these weekly collages. There's always one item that just is as random as I don't know what, and for this week, it's the flag, so we're gonna throw that in there. But anyway, we'll come up with something and see how it goes. So I've already torn it down, and I thought I would place this right here, and then I would place this across this way here. The thing is, I don't really want to take away from this image here, but if I cut it off, then I end it right there, and I kind of don't want to lose the palm trees, but I guess I'm going to have to lose a little bit of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear it down, do a rough tear here on the side of my mat, and we'll do that. Okay, so I think we're going to put this down first. So how is everyone this fine Monday? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope their week is getting off to a good start and they had a nice weekend. Mine wasn't bad, can't complain. I don't like to complain anyway, even when there's something to complain about, if I can help it. Life is just too good to complain, I'll tell you. God woke us up this morning, got us on our way, and that in itself is worth having a joyful heart and, being excited. Okay, so down we go with that one. And I'm just going to kind of give that a little smush. Okay. Let's see how far. That's a little better. That doesn't come out quite so far, but at least I still have palm trees on each side. Or I could come in that way a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So yeah, I hope everyone's well. I'm just going to line this up on my grid here. Try and get a somewhat straight line. Straight tear. If I can. Tear off just a little bit. Not even much to really worry about, but we'll tear it off anyway. Excuse me. Didn't get a straight cut on that edge there. I'm just gonna take off that little corner. It's the small details that bother us, you know. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. So yeah, this picture of this hotel here, to be honest with you, I can't even remember the name of it, but it was in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and out of the whole 15 months that we have been on lockdown, so to speak, with this doggone pandemic, this is the only trip that we got away to in 15 months. We got away for 2 nights because I was just really seriously going stir crazy. So we just got away for 2 nights and took a drive to Albuquerque, and it's only from here where we're at in Colorado Springs, it's only about a 5-hour drive. So we just got up early one Friday morning, drove down, didn't do anything, just to get away. Just like I said, I was just kind of losing it a little bit, and I needed a little getaway. Just went down there for 2 nights and had some good food, walked around town, which I've been there many times before, but like I said, just needed to get away. So we did that and then came back Sunday morning, and that was the hotel we stayed at. It was really pretty. Didn't look like, it pretty much looked like that when we were there, because with the pandemic, there was still a lot of people out, but the restaurant was bare, the town was bare, everything was bare. You know, you see a couple people here and there, just sporadically. But yeah, I'm looking forward to things getting back to normal, or some sense of normality. Okay, let's see. So I've got something found underwater, and I've got my background piece. Bumpy surface. Let's go ahead and open that up. And actually that kind of goes, because it's not really gold, but the brown in the trees and the color of the rail and the kind of the gold fountain in the pool, that's kind of a nice little blend there. And I'm going to keep this. These come in really handy for tags for your journals. Always keep these guys for packaging. Make great backgrounds for your tags. Okay, then I had these, and they're just little square 1" by 1" wood chips, and I was gonna stain them and use some alcohol markers on them and so forth, but I said, you know what, I'm just gonna stamp them and call it a day. But what I think I will do, now that I'm seeing this gold and this brown, I think I'm gonna use just a little bit of distress ink around the edges of these chips here, just to bring a little bit more color to that, so it's not quite so blah. Yeah, that looks much better, especially on the edges. And they're just very thin, so they won't take up much space. Well, not too much, or should I say bulkiness, in whatever notebook I decide to put these pages in once it's the 52 weeks are done. Yeah, that looks like aged wood pieces. I like it. Very nice. Let me put a little more on this one. And as you can see, I use my sponges down to nothing. I don't like, try to get my maximum, oops, maximum money's worth on these things. Getting crumblies all over. I need to change it, but hey, I'll get a couple more good days out of it. Is anybody else like that? Let me know in the comments below. I'll tell you. Okay. Let me move my little crumbly pieces away. So let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just randomly put them about? And then I need to figure out how I'm going to use this ribbon. First I thought I would just do a bow. And actually I still might. And do not laugh. I'm not real good at bow making without using my bow maker. And I do have one, but I'm always just too lazy to pull it out. So I end up winging it, and they end up getting floppy. But I'll see what I can do to get a halfway decent one here today. So let's see here. I don't want it to be too big. I just want a little small one. That's not too bad. Fluff it up a little bit here. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. Now where are my scissors? I don't know where my scissors are. Doggone it. Oh man. Alright. Be right back. Sorry, hold on a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Now let me just clip that. And it's going to be nice and sticking out, but once we put it in the book it will flatten, but that's okay. And actually this might be just, that's a little bit shy. I'll use a different one. Well, we can go up this way. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to do our ribbon right down the middle here. And that's a little bit short, so I put it up at the top because I'm going to set the bow right there and that will cover that spot up. And you won't even know that it's there. Okay. And for my sturdy glue of choice, as you can see, I'm just using a little glossy accents. So I'm just going to stick that right there. Hold that for a minute. And actually I'll put a little glue to hold this tail down. So I don't want it covering up the if it's going to stay. Might not want to hold this ribbon's kind of got a little bit of a wiry something in there. It'll hold. I'm just going to have to take a little bit more time to hold it. Okay, so there's that. Almost look like I'm wrapping a present there, doesn't it? I feel like we need a little something. We'll come back to that. Okay. Bumpy surface in these tiles for my group of 3. Maybe I should just do like that. And put the A right there. Kind of like that. Okay, raise up a little bit here, excuse me. Try to center that. And down she goes. No going back. Now once I have that stuck, I'm going to remember what I needed that A for. I'm going to be going through a drawer in my craft room or something. And I'm going to say, aha, light bulb moment. And then I'm going to be having to go to the store and try to find another one somewhere. Isn't that the way it goes? Or usually goes anyway. Alrighty, right about there. Try and get them even. And balance the third one right in the middle. Maybe I'll do that one this way. Give it a little press and that'll stick down. Yeah, looks nice. Okay. Kind of feel like I need a little red something here. I'm just going to put a little piece in the corner. I just feel like it needs it for some reason. Ends down. Okay, then we need a flag. Doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay, so we'll just stick that right on top of there. I think I'll put another one right there. Looks good. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I apologize if you can. I've got the mush machine going. Trying to get a little bit of laundry finished up from the weekend. So if you hear a little bit of noise, that's my wash machine. It's my laundry room and right next to my craft room here. So, okay, I think that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Okay, now we need the date, and what is today? Today is the, oh, look at that. I haven't used this since 2017, my goodness. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and we are in May May 24th. And then there's some sayings here. Let's see what we want it to read. Mad props. Hot mess to do. Smashed. Stolen. Oh snap. I love this. Today is, we'll just do today is May 24th, 2021. Okay, and excuse me again, I'm sorry, I need to grab my e-pad. I've got it right here, at least one of them. And, oops, and we'll put a date down. And I think I'm going to put it right down below these seashells here. The 4 did real good, 2 did real good, and the 4 didn't. Look at that. Oh well. And then I'm going to do it again up here in the notes section, just cause. Just cause, no particular reason. Today is. Okay, there we go. Quick and easy. Look at that. How's that, guys? Looks like I've got a little present. I think I need to glue that down just to put a little bit more down. And it's okay if we squish the bow a little bit. That's okay. But we've got a date. We've got the date twice. A group of 3. I've got my little wooden tiles. Flag. Put 2 flags. Something found underwater. I've got my sandy beach there, which that's what it's supposed to be on a cloudy day with the seashells. Ribbon. Got that in a couple places. Something with a bumpy surface. I've got my A. And actually the ribbon would classify as something bumpy as well. Okay, not too bad. Filled it up. Looks a little sparse there. Do I want to put anything else? I kind of like it just the way it is. Sometimes I like things just not real crowded. I don't know if you guys, how many of my collages, I kind of like the openness of it sometimes. But anyway, we're going to call that a wrap. That is done. Week 22. Down for the count. Thank you so much. I hope you like what you saw today. Give me a comment or a thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon. God bless. Bye-bye.